You speak it well, Beto, with your sexy Latin American accent.
It's good enough to communicate.
That's perfect.
See how this develops.
Okay.
We have a 2v2 match right now, a top-notch 2v2.
And the round one was on Polypoid, so they're just making up their own map rules. I love it. We just had this map too.
Will the Latin American team will be able to stop the Korean and North American team?
Yeah, so Scan has only beaten them so far with a Korean counterpart. He's allied depleted. He's allied. Oh, he did win with Terror, I think, but that was a controversial win because of the map that was chosen.
Well, now we have rules about the maps you can choose, I believe, and so I don't think that he can take advantage of that anymore. So, well, we have a P and Protoss and Zerg team versus a Terran and Zerg team. On the upper left, we have our Peruvian Terran Dandy, the Peruvian powerhouse. And on the bottom right, we have his partner, the Chilean Zerg Babo. Those who are facing on the upper right, our Korean pro gamer Protoss Scan, and on the bottom left, our North American Zerg, IMJIRAYA. Shout out to Fui from Soul Team for helping us down. So, what are you expecting from this match? We seen Babo and Dandy play a really standard build order with Vulture, Goliath, and full Sterling. I don't know if they're planning to change to stick with it, or if they will try to do a new variation that we haven't seen yet. So this is interesting. Dandy is not opening mech. He's playing two Lara.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen him do that.
Yeah, so this will be good. I think it will be a more aggressive game. And it's an interesting choice. This map is very, very, very big. So the rushing distances are very long. So I don't know if this will affect Can Build Order. We've seen that versus Mech, he does like a 4-gate plus 1 attack full Dragoon Build Order. Saladin Dragoon Build Order, sorry. Maybe this time he will make High Templars and Storm to deal with Marine and Medic Force. So we'll have to wait and see. We have early aggression coming up to Babo, but I think with the Sunken in the back, he will be able to hold it quite easy. On the other hand, we're seeing Scan is already making cannons for his ally, while he's trying to hold the Zerg down on his ramp.
And what does that accomplish for them trying to contain Babo and?
Well, this strategy relies on the Zerg of the Korean team building mutas as faster as he can. So if they let Babo be and run around the map, he maybe can sleep in somebody's main base and delay that tech.
Right.
So,
I think Jiraiya should have been backing his Zealot a little bit more, right? He backed off and then Babo just went in there and sniped it.
Yeah.
So that's
Well,
Not good.
eventually Babo will be out in the map, but they're just gaining some time until cannons are finished and they are very well protected. So I'm wondering if they will try like a marine medic and selling bust someone, or if they will try to play safe and try to avoid any expansions from the Korean, from the North American and Korean team. So I know that Scan will probably try to make fast DTs. So the overlords from the Latin American team need to be placed really good to avoid any aggression.
Right. The games we saw yesterday with Scan and his ally Yapzap, he made just Dragoons. I think
Yeah,
all
but
three
he
games.
made that because Dandy made Mac. Now
Right.
he's done another build order, so maybe we see another unit composition. I don't think.
Dragoons wouldn't work well with Marine Medic, right?
No, I think it will be smarter to make DTs and High Templar.
Making
But again,
another cannon.
so Dandy is moving out to attack the third player, or maybe to make them place more cannons and waste more minerals on defense.
Jiraiya here countering.
So Hiraya took advantage of that and slipped a lot of Starlings in Dandy's base. So Babo will try to attack the Protoss, but he will fail to enter because he has lots of zealots, four in total and two cannons. So this is really unfortunate for our Latin American team, since this silly attack really put them behind. Dandy is trying to rebuild all his turrets to be able to defend to the Mutalisk, while Babo already placed a lot of spores and is making mutas this time. He's not making that much servings, so this is an interesting variation.
Right.
Scan will have his expansion down in a few moments. I think he was building DTs first to avoid any sort of trouble with the enemy team. So Dandy think he's aware of this and will try to deny this expansion. And he will do so unless some DTs will help Scan. So we have aggression on Dandy's base. Kiraya is killing a lot of SCVs, while Dandy is counter-attacking Scan on his natural. So he's sending one DT at a time to kill Marines. So one Marine is dead, and Dandy noticed, so he pulls back. He has two scans available, so but he decided not to use them right now. So that's interesting as well. So neither of the teams could expand yet. Hiraya is making a lot of damage in Dandy's base. He isn't anchoring his mutas correctly, so he lost a few there. Scan lost his DD versus Dandy, and he throws an expansion. There's two scans left for Dandy, so maybe they will decide to attack Scan before he plays those cannons. Oh, that TT is killing a lot of Marines. Dandy just noticed it.
Nice surround. He's gonna take it out.
Yeah, but the cannons will be finished soon. And Babo is just starting to have his mute account up. So will Scam be able to hold this? He has a Dark Archon, which is
11 mutas there too.
yeah. He made a feedback on the medic.
Yeah. I'm just surprised Dandy was just out by himself.
Yeah, I think it was a miscommunication by them, but he lost all his marine, which was a really bad trade. Now he's waiting for his science vessel to move out. I think that's an answer for the Mutalisk and for the DTs. And Scan should make High Templars as fast as he can, because if not, he will be dead against that unit composition. Those DTs are taking a lot of those units. The DT had 9 kills on his
Right.
belt.
And those are all Marines.
Well, Hiraya just throw his natural expansion. It's really now I feel that Scan team has a little an advantage over the Latin American team since Dandy doesn't have an expansion and Babo only built an extractor on his expansion. So
Love the Dark
I,
Archons, man.
yeah, Evan micro movement and first of all, that Archon can feed back the vessel, which is very good.
He's
And
upgrading mail right now, I think.
yeah, yeah, and that Maelstrom will annihilate all the mutas. So Babo needs to be very careful.
Feedback
He's
the vessel.
yeah, he took a lot of damage. So that vessel can't irradiate the mutas, and I think Hiraya has more mutas than Babo, or maybe I can be mistaken.
I think Babo has more.
Babo has more, yeah. Yeah, he's winning the Muta battle, so that's really unfortunate for Hiraya. He doesn't have any sport. Oh, there's one. So thanks to that sport, he was able to hold this attack.
So this kind of switched up because Protoss has a lead over Terran, but now Babo has a lead over Jiraiya.
Yeah, I think it was a mistake for Hiraya there. He took a bad fight, and now maybe he will pay it since his X isn't up, and Babo is mining gas at the distance from his natural expansion. So maybe he will have more mutas than Hiraya. But the downside of that is that Scan has Dark Archons with Maelstrom. So one bad micro and all the mutas are gone.
Yep.
There,
Nice
see,
maelstrom.
Maelstrom, Maelstrom, and he doesn't have a storm.
Hard to do that.
Oh, that's unlucky. Oh, that was
One
really, really.
blocker really changed things for them there.
If that High Templar would have a storm, I think,
It's a little
I
late
think,
in responding.
yeah.
It's a big
So
map. It takes a long time to travel across.
Scan is coming to help partner, but I don't know if he will be in time. Hiraya is receiving a lot of damage, and he has only 6 drones. His economy is really hurt. Another Maelstrom there, but there's no High Templars nearby to throw a storm. That's really, really unfortunate. Another Maelstrom, and yes, one storm, and all mutas are dead. So even though they stop this attack, uh, Hiraya is really, really, really broke. He has only 8 drones. Dandy was able to throw an expansion with 3 bunkers to hold any Protoss aggression, and Babo is denying the 9 o'clock, the 3 o'clock expansion from Scan.
I like how Babo is also mining gas from his natural conveniently. I think he's got what do you use, like 6 drones there?
Yeah, because the path is really long. So he will be able to take down that Nexus, sadly for Scan. So I think this game depends on Scan. Scan has to carry if they want to win because Hiraya is almost out. He has few Zerlings and almost no Mutas.
You need some really good storms here.
He needs to kill that Mutas as soon as possible. He needs a mod. Well,
That second storm was great.
yeah, but the Mutas will dodge every storm and kill all the High Templars.
Yeah.
The Mutas' work is to kill all the High Templar count. So Marine and Medica can fight versus Dragoons really easily.
Let's see if Scan can do it, man. He's got to buy some time for his ally to recover, but Babo is not going to let him. Not bad storm. Babo's mutas are.
They almost have two defense. Yes, he just finishing now. There are no High Templars in the army. So now,
Zealots do not have speed, my friend.
yeah, that's pretty sad.
Zealots.
He needs a Maelstrom and Storms. If not, he won't be able to stop that unit combination. But I think this aim is pretty much done. Hiraya now cannot help Scan, and Scan is pretty much playing 2v1.
Nice storm. Scan is also taking 3 o'clock. I think he's doing a pretty good job of buying time. Jiraiya has already made several drones, so he should be getting back up on his feet. He's behind Babo, but he's not dead. Babo's got a lot of mutas, though. And they're about to go to Scan's base.
So then they started building Ghosts, which are pretty cool. The objective of these Ghosts are to snipe the High Templars.
There's a Maelstrom.
Oh, there's a storm? No storm?
Oh my god, he doesn't have enough for storm.
No energy for storm. Again. No.
How lucky is that? It just needed 5 energy, eh?
There. I think Scan is tilted right now, and he should be tilted.
5 energy.
Yeah, that was really unlucky for him.
Babo would have lost all his mutas. That might have been a game changer.
Oh, poor Scan. That was really.
He's playing really well, man. He's macroing. He's got the right unit composition. He's getting the storms there. He's getting the Maelstrom.
Yeah, but Hiraya cannot help. He has to handle 2 players at the same time.
Yeah, and that kind of makes you a little irritable, doesn't it?
If he had killed those Mutas, I think it would be different now. But Babo is really microing well. He destroyed the Templar archives. Oh, he killed also 2 more Templars.
Babo did take out his Templars there. I believe one of them had Storm. I'm not sure if the second one had enough energy. He's got to be careful here.
So then these Marines are +3 attack. That's
wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
So that's a really scary army.
You know what I noticed about Dandy, which I don't like? He kills the bears. He's killed like 2 of them already. I've noticed. He doesn't like the bears watching around.
We have to denounce him to Greenpeace.
Come on, Dandy.
You cannot kill Ursadons, Dandy.
I'm traumatized, man. Because when you kill one of those things, their corpse sort of opens up. And he takes out his Templar and Jiraiya's face.
Well, Babo Micro is really good, so...
He's doing an excellent job sniping Templars, man.
Yeah. Well, that's what Sir has to do.
Oh my god, is he gonna get that Templar too? Another one? And some of them have a lot of energy. It's almost like I wish Scan would just make him into an Archon, but he needs them for the Marines, I understand. His Zealots, though, don't have speed yet. It's very unusual, you know? Did he... I think he lost his Citadel, maybe.
Well, GG, the South American team took it pretty easy.
Wow, these 2v2s are really intense. I can only imagine what it's like for you to cast. And Jerry, shout out to Prima One, our majestic observer, trying to capture everything.
Playing them, they must be really tired.
If you guys are tuning in, this is a Think Quick prize show match. We pay top active 1v1 and 2v2 players money for winning show match events. Ooh, this is a cool map. You're gonna like this, Jerry. Join our Discord if you haven't, folks. Feel free to subscribe, make donations. The money goes towards show matches. Is this like a Spanish, Portuguese map title, or?
La Mancha, yes, it's Spanish. It's like the stain.
Ah.
You know, when your clothes is dirty, you feel like a stain of food.
Is there some sort of meaning, you think, like associated with the map?
I don't see any stain on
Maybe
the map.
the orange color is supposed to be like...
The stain is like a part of it. I don't know.
Hot sauce?
Yeah, like hot sauce.
I got some hot sauce on my shirt the other day.
La Mancha. It's in Spanish.
I wonder if it's a Latin American map maker.
It could be. It could be. Or maybe they found the name cool and I don't know.
It is a cool name.
So, same matchup, I believe. No mirror matchup. Oh, so Scan decided to play Terran. So we have a Terran Zerg versus a Terran Zerg team. Map created by Rose Dream.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to take away from what you're doing. It's just kind of a side note.
Rose Dream is
I believe he created Fighting Spirit and some other notable maps.
Nice. Oh, Scan is Zerg, right. So Scan is playing Zerg and Hiraya is playing Terran. Okay, this will be very interesting. I know, if I can recall correctly, I know Hiraya is a Terran user. So maybe they decided to let Scan play Zerg since he knows how to micro really good, and I guess he knows his Vilorda. So maybe we'll see a Sterling and Goliath battle. I'm not sure what Vilorda they will pick, but it will be really interesting to watch. So they both open in mech. That's, I think it's mandatory for this matchup, since building bio is not an option, or not a good one at least. So we'll see what path they will take. I believe if they're going to build vultures or they will go straight to Goliath.
Mm-hmm.
While both Zergs are going for a fast lair, I believe. Babo opted to build links before lair, and Hiraya Scan went for a fast lair. So maybe we'll see early aggression from the Latin American team this game. The question is, will Dandy May vultures first for the Goliath, or will he go straight to Goliath. We have to wait and see. So some starlings from Babos sneaking in Hiraya's base. And the interesting thing is that he don't have a bunker. So Babo's speed is over, is finished now. So I'm not. This is not looking good for our North American Terran.
He's losing a lot of mining time with those STVs.
Yes, his payload is getting delayed. And Dandy has a second factory right now. So I'm thinking maybe it would be having good to close to wall the door to avoid any of this aggression.
Scan
Now he's
did delay Dandy by a little there, but
yeah, but
he's still ahead of Jiraiya.
yeah, he has a second factory finished, and here I just started his. So and wow, there's a lot of Starlings. Maybe he will kill Hiraya now. Oh
I'm
my
not
God!
sure what he's thinking here because Babo always makes a ton of Zerglings,
Yeah,
and this
yeah.
is looking very bad for him.
I'm 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 thinking that Scan is very tilted right now.
You got 12. You got more than 12 Zerglings here. I think about 15.
Yeah, he's microing correctly, but even though he stopped this, he will
Did you
receive
say Scan
lots
is
of
tilted right now? Oh my god,
yeah. Scan is cursing in Korean.
it's coming out of
I
his.
can imagine him right now.
But
Like
he
watching.
accepts allies, uh, which is
Yeah,
interesting.
but this is a bad call. You
Against
cannot.
Babo and Dandy, I think you have to be.
Well, you have to wall. If you don't wall, you have to at least build a bunker. He did neither of those, so maybe he was expecting to die.
Jiraiya is one of the best 2v2ers on US West, but I'm not sure how he compares. I'm not implying anything with this against Babo, Dandy, and Scan.
Well, he can be very good. That I won't deny, but he made a poor choice there. He should known better to wall his entrance or at least build a bunker, and he paid that mistake with the match. This game is going sure it's going for to Latin America. That's
Well, Scan didn't leave. Very interesting. He kind of stayed in the game, didn't he?
yeah, but what can he do with only one hatch muted?
Someone's
And
asking
Babo,
if you can wall on this map.
yes, you can wall outside, for example. It's pretty common on all positions. You can wall on this map with two supply depots and one barracks in all positions. But that will be outside your base. So Scan is receiving lots of damage. Maybe he's trying to practice his Mura Micro. It's GG. So 2-0. This is a best of 5.
Yes, sir.
So
Babo and Dandy.
this
Up
be yeah,
to
this will be very hard for Scan to do a reverse sweep of this.
I mean, they can't lose on a map that's in the language of their
Yeah,
neighbors.
yeah. La Mancha has to go to Latin American people.
Yeah, shout out to Rose of Dream. If you look at all the maps that person's made, Tower Cross, I remember that map. It was one of my favorite. Gaia, if that's how you pronounce it, among many others. So, great map maker. Really, I think underappreciated talent in StarCraft. Well, at least I don't hear much about like map makers or map making, right? Round 3 on I didn't expect this map, but I guess it makes sense.
Fighting Spirit. They chose Fighting Spirit again. Okay. Maybe because Jiraiya knows how to close the door here, how to
I
wall.
think the first one was Polypoid, the second one La Mancha, and this they haven't played on Fighting Spirit, but it's an unusual map to play the third round.
Well, maybe Hiraya knows how to wall in every position, so it makes sense. Because if they play a unusual map, Hiraya won't be able to wall, and they will lose.
One of the challenges of being a Terran player, right?
Yeah, you have to study.
And is it possible for one map, if there are 4 positions, for there to be 4 different ways of walling in? That must be the case, right? Because the positions are all unique.
Yeah, so you need to study each map. So wait. We have another change. We have a Zerg composition this time. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Gan is Zerg as well as Hiraya. So we have Terran Zerg versus double Zerg composition. Wow. So
Top
this
or
will
bottom?
be more fun. Back in the day, double Zerg was the strongest combination. They were unstoppable. But I know the 2v2 game evolved, and they found ways to deal with it. But Zerg is a very good combination. I like it a lot. Uh, Back in the day, one Zerg tend to do 9 pole, while the other one fast expanded. It was really annoying to handle.
When is
So
back in the day, Pato?
back in the day, I'm saying year 2005, 2006.
Ooh. Yeah, I was active back then. That is back in the day.
Yeah. Talking about
Things change a lot, or is it a pendulum? Do you find that we kind of go back to things that were...
in one-on-one, they change a lot.
Because I remember queens were used, in the early 2000s. And I've just noticed they kind of came back a bit more, especially after that queen match. And I think it was ASL the recent one.
Well, I'm not too familiar with the 2v2 scene and build orders because I only know 2v2 because of my friend Jengi. But on one-on-one, the game changed a lot since I stopped playing. I retired from StarCraft in the year 2006, and the game changed like drastically. Play another game right now, so it's really inspiring.
You think it's not possible to play like you used to back in the day? Like you won't win with that kind of...
No. The other day I watched like really old replays when I was really active and I played WCG and all stuff, and the games were really bad. I back in the day they made like really poor choices and really bad build orders.
Coming back, I noticed expansion is a big thing now, where it wasn't like you'd one base a little longer back then.
All the metas changed a lot. So PVC, PvP.
It kind of sucks if you do some old strats. People will call it cheese, or you don't know what you're doing and stuff. I think it's fair game, whatever you do in the game. But
Yeah, well, some strats are easier to execute, so maybe that's why people get angry. I don't know. You have to learn to stop everything and to handle everything. But well, uh, the game, everyone takes the game in a different way. Some take it for fun, other people take it serious. I don't know.
true.
It depends on of each person, individual person.
Pato is a relativist, everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Believes in multiple factors too.
You cannot generalize, make a general rule for this game.
Is this a good idea for Jiraiya to be camped outside of Babo's base?
Well, he's trying to avoid any aggression on his allies' camp Scan is going full Muta mode, so Jiraya's job is to make full Sterling and defend and to control the map and defend any aggression from the
So he's doing it right.
Latin American team. Yes, interesting choice from Dandy. He's doing 2 starports Wraith, so I believe the Wraith will be finished at the same time with the Spire. So we'll see if he can make any damage with that.
Babo's out. And he's going to catch Jiraiya. He's missing a part of his army, and he's going to lose all those links. Not too
Well,
bad.
he has to be very careful with his entrance because he cannot lose this battle with Babo. So interesting choice. He's making Aldras. And the Wraith are going to scan base right now. And the Spire isn't finished yet, so maybe he will take a couple of Overlords before the first are out.
Do you think it was smart making that Hydralisk then?
Maybe to confuse the other team, and maybe he was expecting a couple of Marines, but I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he will be needing that Hydralisk then.
Rick Micro. Good Dandy. Real professional. Did his business and just left. I think he took out 2 Overlords and at least a drone.
Yes, but now I'm concerned about what's coming next, since Scan has a really good Muta Micro. 3 hit points away from dying that Wraith. No, that Overlord will die. Okay, so Scan is supply blocked.
I'm not sure if that was worth it for Babo. What do you think? He sent a lot of links. I think he took out
time. He's pretty much delayed. But the thing is, Scan has an expansion. That means that he has a second gas, and he will be able to pump much more Mutalisk than Babo. So it all relies on Dandy's how Dandy handles his Wraith and how he micro them. So Jiraiya is throwing an expansion, but I don't see how he could defend it. Maybe
and
those
making Hydralisk himself.
Yeah, but Sterling's kill Hydra's really.
Is that a bad unit choice, you think, in this matchup?
Actually, they made a lair, and the other Zerg makes lurkers because that's a good way to handle the pressure from Terran that will switch to Marine and Medic.
So instead of going mutas, you're saying Scan should maybe throw in some lurkers?
No. I say Jiraiya.
Oh, Jiraiya should be getting the
Hydra's without the lair. So now it's a micro battle between Dandy and Scan. And I believe Dandy's winning. All his Wraiths are red.
One of them has 4 kills.
Yeah, he made good trades there. So there's a counter attack from Babo, but he found too many units on Sunken. So Scan is really committing to building full Muta. And our body Jiraiya has full Hydra now. But again, don't know if that will be a smart choice, because I don't know if Hydra will be able to handle Marine and Medic correctly. So,
right.
I don't know.
And the supply is looking pretty good, man.
Well, yeah, he's making a transition to full Marine Medic army. Maybe he can make a vessel as well. He has the gas to do so. and he has double starport. So
got a Spire up for Babo, and he's got a lot of gas, man.
yeah, he won't be able to match Scan's Mutalisk count. And also take notice that +1 attack for Mutas are almost done. So after that, they will melt down any turret that.
That's the only chance, I guess, unit he could make. Babo is Mutas. It wouldn't make sense for him to get Hydralisk, right, or anything else.
No, I don't think so. The Babo will always have to accept on playing on behind because there's two Zergs. He's playing like a support role with Terran. Terran must carry this game. So I don't know. I'm more surprised about Hiraya's unit composition choice.
Someone has pointed out that Scan made a Hydralisk den as a barrier because it's relatively cheap and it covers, I guess, a large area. So that might be why he made a den there.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good observation.
Oh, he's gonna lose his starport.
Yeah, those Muta are +1 now, so they are very. No.
Ooh, he took a lot of hits there.
Yeah.
Maybe could have taken them on. He kind of froze a little bit, but I felt like he came a little too far and he needed to kill that starport.
Well, he has 2 starports. So the only thing that can stop Mutas are vessels or Valkyries, since he doesn't have +1 attack marines yet. So turrets will be very bad against this kind of Muta.
Valkyries are so strong, right? I wonder if we would have seen that if his starports hadn't been destroyed. He does have one left.
He needs vessels as soon as possible because these Mutas will be a nightmare. He won't be able to
Hydralisk, man.
Even Valkyries are very expensive and very hard to handle.
Well, it looks like Scan bought a lot of time and Jiraiya was able to mass a bunch of Hydralisks.
Jiraiya had the time to do whatever he wanted, to be honest. Scan is playing his own game, harassing Dandy, and he's almost ignored Babo. But Babo now is out with 11 Mutalisk. So there's 2 spores on Hiraya's main, but
He saw the Mutas with his Ling at 3 o'clock, but he didn't go back.
I don't think that this will be enough.
I think that's probably a bad idea, right?
This will not be enough. This Mutas will
to be thinking about him.
And on Babo's main there is 4 Sunkens. So he won't be able to come up this ramp.
Yeah, I feel like he's kind of indecisive. He's not sure what to do.
Dandy's taking a lot of damage. His vessel is building, but he's having a lot of trouble with this Mutaman. So I don't know. I think Scan needs to keep on attacking Dandy. If not, when this vessel gets irradiate, it will be game over for Scan.
You don't think he can combine his Mutas with the Hydralisk and attack Babo, or
there's a lot of
Jiraiya isn't attacking Dandy.
3 sport. Yeah, Hiraya should be attacking Dandy. That's really strange.
He doesn't have anything to really defend against that, and that would force Babo to sort of come and help with his Mutalisk.
Well, to be honest, he should be like build like 4 spores and go kill Hiraya,
I guess they're
Dandy.
not coordinating here.
Yeah, they're playing like 2 separate 1v1s. I'm not seeing like team combination. Like Scan is telling Hiraya, hold my beer, and attacking back himself to Dandy, and he's almost AFK.
He's finally, I think, moving towards Dandy, man. It might be too late though.
Well, he has already the
Hands
vessels are up.
backed off.
So
It's kind of strange, isn't it?
he has +1 attack, but the others are also +1. So
Yeah, you don't want to come up there though. That's a
no,
slaughterhouse. He's already
you need,
lost way too many hydralisks. He's
you
making
need to wait
lurkers.
for him.
Wow.
You need to wait for him down. Oh, lurkers. So that's smart. Good, good. Finally.
Not sure what Scan's doing. He's kind of like wandering off in the middle with his Mutalisk.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is not looking good for IMJIRAYA. He lost a bunch
No.
of
And also
hydralisks.
he will lose the lurkers as well because he has vessels. So
Bad coordination between the upper team. I felt like they had a lot of potential there, right? It just kind of went to shit in 1 minute.
yeah. Yeah, they didn't coordinate at all.
That
I
was
think.
really weird. It's almost like Scan intentionally went on strike or something. I'm not sure. He did take 12 o'clock during that period, but
He went rogue.
Jiraiya
But
is way too behind, right?
Dandy's base is almost mined up, so he needs an expansion as soon as he can.
What are you going to do about these Marine medics, man? Those are a lot.
But the problems are the vessels. He could handle the Marine Medic, I believe, but the vessels are the reason why they will lose. So this seems to go in favor of the Latin American team one more time. Scan has 2-1 Mutalists, but Irradiate will obliterate all Scan's army. And Hiraya wasted all his army on Dandy's entrance, so there are only 8 Irolisk, and Dandy's starting to they started to move forward. I think this game will end pretty soon. I don't think the double Zerg army has an answer for this. That's a lot of irradiate. So Scan lost all his Mutalisk, and Hiraya only got 2 Lurker. GG. That was a really strange game. A lot of miscommunication. Yeah, Hiraya. I don't know what they were doing. Honestly, they were playing their own games. They weren't coordinated. I don't know if they were tilted or they were not talking or what happened, but it was really strange.